Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Howdy.
Can I
Is this when I'm
help
supposed
you?
to talk? Hello?
Yeah, you can pull the mic over to you as well.
That's fantastic. All
okay.
right.
So welcome back to the Raider Report, everybody. Stop. My name is Holly. I'm the social media manager for the Rate State Guardian. Today I'm joined by news writer Brendan Blankenship.
Hello.
Sports writer Noah Kindig.
It's sports reporter.
Whatever.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, technically it's news reporter.
Well, okay, maybe next week I'll get it all right.
That's embarrassing.
Staff photographer for not much longer, Katie Shenster.
Get out, boo.
Whoa.
And today we're joined by a special guest, photography assistant Christian Peters.
Your assistant.
I'm nameless.
You're not nameless.
He doesn't have.
I
a
just
name.
had to think of your title.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah, assistant photographer.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right. So how was
Assistant
yes.
to
how was
me.
y'all's holiday week?
Ooh, it was so
weekend?
good.
Great.
It was
Yeah?
so good.
Fantastic.
Full of
Thank you
rest
for
and
putting the mic right
relaxation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got nothing done for school.
Yep.
I didn't do anything.
I
Neither
had
did
an
I.
exam today and I did not study for it.
Good.
And I actually feel like I did pretty bad on it, so it's great.
Oh, I have an exam story.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
Exam
so
story.
last Monday, this technically isn't break, but last Monday, I had a Spanish exam that I could take between 3 and 10. And I did not take it then. And so the next day, I emailed her and I was like, hello, I did not take the exam. And so then she was very kind. She let me take the exam that day. Again, between 3 and 10. So this is Tuesday. And then I took the exam. And I didn't know anything that was on the exam.
Good.
So,
So not only did you miss it, but you also didn't do very well on it.
yay!
Good,
Not
good.
taking the exam. You'd probably be better just not taking it.
One time when I was in grade school, someone got like a negative 20%.
How does that happen? Do you forget your name?
I don't know.
Do they have to give 20% back?
I have
Hey,
no idea, but it was the funniest thing ever. They're like, everybody like failed, and someone was just like, I got a negative 20%.
You just don't like write your name on a paper and you just get a negative. Like you get every question wrong and you don't put your name on.
Yeah,
the test.
because I knew I had teachers that would take off points for not putting your name. So if you got every single question wrong and didn't put your name on the exam, negative 20%.
There you go.
I think that falls under the same realm of like my dad runs Microsoft. Like I don't think the negative 20%, right? It's fake. It's elementary school fakeness. Right? He does actually. Yeah,
I think.
Wow.
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 he does. Anyways, I came in today. I had a presentation that was worth 60% of my grade, and I winged it, and I think I did well. So
Good.
Nice job, Christian.
That's always the best is when you don't prepare and then you're like, that was not bad.
I think I did all right.
Well,
I think I
'cause
did.
when the whole thing is when you prepare, your brain is constantly referencing like, oh, like here I gotta prep. You're like standing in your bathroom mirror and you're like, today I'll be talking about binary compression algorithms, and you're like, what the heck does that mean? But when you wing it, you just kind of goes, and you're running off like pure swag. You're like, yep.
Yeah, my first exam of the semester, I didn't study at all, and I got an A.
Nice.
See, I find sometimes, depending on the class, of course, sometimes I will study and I'll do poorly, and then I won't study and I'll do well.
I think it depends on like
Spirit really moves
expectations
you.
though. Like if you don't study, you expect to get like a 50% or like worse on the test, and then if you get a 75, you're like, oh, awesome. But then when you do study and you get an 80, you're like, I don't know.
No,
like you
like
lower the bar. of
like-
Yes.
expectation.
I don't remember what semester this was. I think it was last semester. I had it was like a financial class, and I studied really hard for the first one and got like a 72, and then I didn't really study for the next one and got like an 84. Like I don't know where the disconnect was there. I must not have been studying right, but that's what happened.
It happens, man.
All right. So
All right.
all
All right.
Why is that always the segue?
I don't know what other segue should I use?
We will
Okie
know.
dokie.
Okay, okie dokie.
All right.
Who wants to go next? Noah or Katie? You can fight over it. Cat facts or weird sports?
Wow.
Noah always goes next.
Yeah, we have
Wow.
actual
All
segments.
Yeah, Noah
All right.
always goes next.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
I-
yours
oh,
for
just
the
weird
last.
sports from around the
Save the
world.
best for last,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I will totally talk weird sports with you.
All right, let's go weird sports. Let's
No,
go weird
no,
sports.
the way it
We'll
works
go
is
weird sports.
Noah
All right.
talks weird sports.
and then we discuss
Christian
said weird
listens.
sports.
Christian can talk about weird sports if he wants. He's the guest. We got to be kind to our
Guest
guests.
of honor.
Yeah.
Do we?
Be kind to me for once.
What?
I said,
Aw.
do we?
I think we have to be kind to our guests. Christian's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yay!
All right, go ahead, Noah.
Weird sports. Okay, so last week we took a trip overseas to talk about kabaddi in India, and this week we're going to continue our trip overseas and talk about Hornussen in Switzerland.
Hornussen.
Hornussen is this very strange mix between like javelin throw in the Olympics. Have you ever seen that where like you spin around a cage and throw it, and
Yes.
baseball where
Well,
an opposing
javelin throw, you don't spin.
right.
Yeah.
In Hornussen and in hammer throw, you spin.
Yes.
So it's a weird mix between like hammer throw and baseball and a bunch of other sports. But the basic gist of it is you have this flexible plastic rod with this metal cylinder on the end,
Okay.
and you spin around and hit basically a hockey puck about as far as you can into a playing area. There's an attacking team and a defending team. The attacking team hits the puck into the playing area about as far as they can. The further you go, the more points you get. The defending team's job is to not let the puck hit the ground without touching it. If the defending team touches it, you get no points. But if the defending team doesn't touch it and it hits the ground, depending on how far it goes, you get more and more points. And why I said it was kind of like hammer throw is I'll show Brendan first. This metal rod is flexible, so when you hit it, it spins around the body, and the puck is up here on this little batting cage. It spins around, and you hit it. And this puck, I'll show
I
it
think
to
I'm going to
Holly.
need to see it
Yeah,
in
I'll
order
pa-
to
I'll
kind
pass
of
it-
understand what's
Oh,
going on.
You can pass it around to Christian and
Are you
Caitlin.
paying attention?
Put the video at about 41
Figure out
seconds.
what he's
Okay.
saying.
Put the video at about 41 seconds.
Oh.
So this plastic rod spins around and hits this puck, and the thing goes flying. This miniature puck can go up to 300 meters, so the length of 3 football fields. It's what we're used to in the United
love
States. This thing gets launched about 3 football fields long into the playing area.
Pretty sure he's just fishing.
So it's this.
Oh.
So it's this long, like angled batting box where the puck sits on top of, and you spin this huge rod around. Like, doesn't that look so much fun?
It
Like,
looks kind of like golf, too.
yeah, it's like golf mixed with like hammer throw and all this weird stuff. But doesn't that look a lot of fun to hit? Like, I wanna go to Top Golf and hit one of those.
I don't know if they'll let you hit one of those at Top.
I don't think they have Hornussen.
I don't think they do. Maybe somewhere.
Yeah. Also, I had to spend like 3 minutes trying to figure out how to pronounce that word
I
because
challenged Tiger Woods.
Hornussen.
I
Because-
just want to point out
Challenge Tiger
that
Woods.
Christian here was like, I'll talk weird sports with Noah. Hasn't said a word.
Christian, would you like to say a word?
Please allow me to clarify, because the intonation of being weird sports for people who are non-sports people, everything sports is weird, right? Like for people who don't care about NFL or anything, if I talk about NFL, it's then weird sports. I didn't know he would actually be talking about like conventionally weird sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talk about.
I'm sorry, do you not listen to the Raider Report every week?
Oh!
You see,
Because
I
this is a
listen to it-
recurring segment on the Raider Report.
I
This is
listen to
recurring.
it twice a week actually, and
Well, we
I
only
actually
post once
forgot.
a week, so
Lies.
I was catching up on all of the episodes last night at 4 a.m. listening to them on 2 times speed, like I do my lectures. It's not. Well,
I think Christian's a fake fan.
Christian's a fake fan.
oof,
Ooh.
He wanted to be on it today, but he's a fake
He
fan.
wanted to be on it today, but he's a fake fan.
exposed, man.
Did Caitlin get to see the Hornussen video?
Yes, she
The
did.
fishing rod on the ramp. Fantastic.
I
I
don't,
love that.
I don't know if it was a fishing rod. It was very interesting.
It's a very interesting bat. I would
Yeah.
say that, at least.
Or club,
or
if you will.
I don't even. It's called some weird Swiss word that I can't pronounce. That's like 20 letters long.
Oh,
I don't know.
yikes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toblerone.
So something like that. Yeah.
Anyway. Katie, I know we discussed it earlier, but I don't know what you ended up picking for today.
What do you like
Instead
to
of
know?
Is it cat facts or weird animal?
Okay,
facts?
okay. So
I said undetermined animal facts earlier.
somebody, not to be named, Holly,
It's me.
was like, you should do an animal other than cats. Like that. You said it like that.
I
Like,
did not say it
"Please,
like
Katie,
that.
Do a different animal.
I
So-
suggested it. I don't know if it sounded quite like that.
That's what I heard. I heard you begging.
I don't think that's what that was.
So okay, You're like, please, no more cats. So, lucky for you, today I prepared ocelot facts.
Okay.
Huh?
Yay!
Wait, say that again.
You can't look.
If you feed them fish, they turn into cats.
Ocelot facts. Like the small, tiny, little big cat.
Oh, so it's still cat facts.
But they're not cats. They're ocelots.
Oh,
But they're not
You
cats.
know what
Those
an
things are on
ocelot is?
Minecraft.
Okay, hold on.
sorry.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Jaguar.
Yeah.
Oh, don't people have those as pets though?
Okay, so can you not get into the facts, please? All right. No, they're small.
They're small big cats.
Look at a little tree.
But they're still cats.
Oh, I love
They're
that.
in the
No,
cat. They're
that's the
in the. They're
point.
in the cat family.
I want
Yes.
to pet it.
Okay.
I do want to
No,
pet
you
it, but I
can't
feel like
look at
it
the
looks
facts.
like it would bite
Don't
me.
look at the facts.
That's how I feel about bears.
Are you guys ready? You ready? Ready? Ready?
You
Ready?
wanna-
Yes,
pet a bear?
ready.
You Loki.
The loophole.
That doesn't sound like a good idea, Brendan.
They don't sound like they're ready. They're having their own private
Yeah.
conversation.
Are you gentlemen ready?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
sorry. We're talking about petting
Thank
bears.
you.
We're talking about petting bears.
Okay, here
Sorry.
we go. So the first one is that they live in South America, but they can be found as far north as Mexico and Texas. So you can have a
Texas.
Texan
Like,
ocelot,
In the wild or like as pets?
like a yeehaw, like wild
In the wild.
Like a yeehaw
A
Texas cat.
yeehaw cat.
A yeehaw Texas cat.
feel free to, you can come over here with any.
No, I think the ocelot facts are really having a mind of its own.
Christian, if you're gonna talk, you need to speak into the microphone.
I feel like Christian's regretting coming on today. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he's. I feel like he regrets his decision.
Okay. So, in zoos, they live up to 20 years, but in the wild, they only live to be 7 to 10 years old
That's so sad.
That's
because they
sad.
get hunted. Like that.
Oh,
By
exactly.
by
like
other
that?
animals or by people?
Yeah, so they get hunted by both.
Oh.
People will hunt them for
I hate
their
that for them.
pelt, and people will hunt them, like, to capture and to have, which doesn't sound so bad, to be honest. But okay. But their main predators for them are jaguars, pumas, harpy eagles, and anacondas. Copyright. All right. And then the last one is that they were worshipped in ancient Peru.
Oh, I didn't
Wow.
know that.
Cats
They said
in
that in Harry
Egypt.
Potter.
They said that in Harry Potter?
Yeah, in Prisoner of Azkaban.
Is everything you know about
I need-
anything from like
Real life.
from a
Hold on,
fictional?
hold on. Before we move on to the next segment,
Hey, it's educational.
are you a Harry Potter fiend?
Yes.
No, not really. I just like remember that random line.
I am.
Well,
Like I used to be, but-
to diverge is Harry Potter a Christmas movie? Like all of the Harry Potters.
If
They-
I
All of them? No.
maybe
No.
like Halloween.
They're
but, like,
movies that
Some
you
of them,
binge during the
yes.
holiday season, but that's just because you have free time. And also because it's always on whatever. I forget what the TV channel's called.
You just
Do they always have a
Yeah,
Harry Potter marathon?
There's always a
Freeform.
freeform. There's
Yeah,
always
I
a
feel
Harry
like-
Potter marathon.
They always have a Harry Potter marathon
Always.
going on Freeform.
literally.
he's like every year I sit down for 17 hours and watch all the Harry Potters in one sitting.
I mean, I would do that.
I didn't
don't
say that.
necessarily think that they're like Christmas movies, but I do generally watch them all
Around Christmas
around
time.
Christmas
Yeah.
because I have time and
Yeah.
they just make me feel like comforted.
Yeah.
It's like a seasonal depression. Like I should have
Like
wrote
your
that. I should have
article.
wrote that. Watch Harry Potter.
That's it.
Everybody should
I
check
looked
out
it
Brendan's
up.
article
It's
about seasonal
24
depression.
hours
Please.
What is?
to watch them all.
It's 24
24
hours.
hours.
Oh, because there's 8 movies,
we
right?
did-
Because the
we did
last
it
one is
last
2
year.
parts. Yeah.
We did it last year. It was painful. I was like practically talking. I was like, Potter. It's like I need to go to get the pot of noodles. I was like, oh, I gotta like stop myself watching all the Harry Potter ones. I don't know if this is like the
I
premise.
definitely want to have like a Harry Potter movie marathon where like I get a bunch of friends who are obsessed with Harry Potter like me and like we make like Harry Potter themed snacks and Harry Potter themed drinks and just sit down and watch all of the movies.
I think I'm just going to
I
take a
love that we
fat
just
nap over
started
Christmas
having
break, to
Harry
be
Potter
honest. I think that's gonna be me.
I'm gonna
I mean, I'm okay
drive
with
through
that.
McDonald's. That's about all I'm gonna do.
Drive through
Lost the
McDonald's for
mic
what?
privileges.
Just
Like,
food.
what was... That was a good contribution. I would... to second your Harry Potter idea. I could wear my Halloween costume.
You could.
I was a Slytherin because that's my house.
See, I'm not a Harry Potter person. As before I said, I was a Twilight person.
You were.
Great joke, Christian. Great joke.
Katie's a Slytherin, and we all can tell. We all know that.
I don't know my house. It
I'm-
changes every time I take the test.
I'm a Ravenclaw with Slytherin tendencies.
I've been every single house at some
And
point in
I'm
my
pretty
life.
sure I know what Noah's house is.
You'll never know.
You freaking Hufflepuff.
You'll never know.
I'm a
It's a
rising
secret.
Slytherin, dawning moon, Gryffindor extravaganza.
Huh?
That's a good. is that
This
that
isn't astrology.
how do you, how does every? I was gonna say like I don't really like the Harry Potter test because they just remind me of astrology and I'm not really into that.
No, I'm not super into astrology, but I am into Harry Potter houses.
Do you remember?
I do like astrology, not gonna lie.
Do you remember when we weren't
It's
allowed
an astrology
in the
girl.
office and I think I was with you and Anna in the library and she made me download an astrology app on my
Yes,
phone.
co-star.
Yeah, she
I
made
don't
me
like
down.
that.
Anna made me download.
Anna made me download it as well.
Yeah,
That
Anna
app
made
is
me
so
download
bad.
an astrology app on my phone and like tell her what like my star signs and stuff were, and I
yeah,
had no
and
idea
how,
what
how
they meant.
compatible the two of you are.
And I had
Cafe
no idea what
astrology
they
is where
meant.
I go.
Oh.
That's a better one because it gives you more details. Co-star is just negative. Like
Co-star
one
is
time, it
kind of
literally
negative.
told me my life was gonna end soon. Like I was like, this was 3 years ago. So.
Mine always gives me like the weirdest advice. Like especially when you look at like other people and your compatibility for the day, it's always like make a playlist for this person. And I'm like, "No, that's weird."
I mean, if
No,
somebody,
I like Spotify playlists, but like I'm not going to make somebody a Spotify playlist because an astrology app told me to.
I mean, if
I don't think
somebody-
you should be doing anything because an astrology app told you, but
Fair.
I mean, if
Fair.
somebody
Carry
like
on.
texted me like a playlist and said my astrology app told me to do this, I might fall in love with you.
All right, noted, I guess. Anyway,
PSA.
Caitlin, how do you feel about astrology? You haven't weighed in on this conversation much.
I like to lurk in the shadows. I like to move in silence.
Like lasagna.
Like
See, I own crystals.
Well,
so I can't say
I-
anything.
what about what
Hmm?
lasagna?
What?
Lasagna.
Real G's move in silence like
Real-
lasagna.
Real
Lil
G's
Wayne.
move in silence like lasagna.
Oh, I don't listen to Lil Wayne. I don't know what that means.
I love Lil Wayne.
to answer your question, on astrology.
Yes.
I'm really thinking slow today. I don't know why. It's very hard to articulate words. Oh yeah. We're getting there. Astrology. I enjoy it. I think it's a fun little thing. But will it decide what I do? Probably. Maybe. Depends on my headspace.
Your rising Taurus Scorpio today is telling you to have blueberry Eggo waffles instead of.
Again, Christian, if you're going to speak, please speak into the microphone because the podcast. No, that literally will pick up nothing because I can't hear you at all. So I'm just if you're gonna talk into the microphone.
So for our listeners only, Holly's just talking to herself right now.
We don't actually have a guest today.
No, you can see that
This is
Christian
not
is
real.
talking, but
Wait. Are you saying there's somebody on the camera? There's nobody on the camera there, Holly. Are you okay?
right there,
No, there's nobody on the camera there.
there's nobody there.
No, there's nobody there.
Wow, that's crazy. There's nobody sitting next to Katie right now.
No.
That's
Holly, are you
crazy.
like
Crazy. Is John Cena in here?
are you hallucinating things again,
Yeah,
Holly?
probably.
Ah.
It was a long break. I
I don't
haven't
know.
really
Right.
fully mentally brought myself back to school mindset yet.
Right.
Neither
It's
have I.
fine.
Today felt
feel
weird. It felt like
very
Friday.
Today
Our
did feel very
presence
weird.
over here.
I lost track of all of my days over break.
Yeah.
I'd have to say that there is somebody here. I feel a very large presence to my left.
See, I'm not
Keeps
crazy.
pulling
Maybe I'm
the
the crazy
microphone
one. Who
away and-
knows?
and
Maybe I'm the
speaking
one who's
and I-
losing it.
I can hear it. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So last week, Brendan brought us a new segment called
Yeah.
On This Week, where he talks about different things that happened in history on the week that we are currently
On
in.
this
So
week,
on
actually.
this week. Take it away, Brendan.
I am so excited to tell you all this because when I read this, it made me so happy. On this day
Probably
in
about
1961, NASA launched a chimpanzee named, I can't pronounce what I wrote, into Earth's orbit. And that made me so happy.
Did the chimpanzee come back?
I didn't read into that.
So you just found out that they launched up there and you didn't care to know if they
when
came back?
I had a cat fact like this a few weeks ago, and I had the decency
did.
to figure out if it came back.
No, I like that fact though. It's very fun.
Yeah, I was like,
I
"Aw."
like chimpanzees.
I like chimpanzees too. I want to like hang out with a chimpanzee. Like I don't know. I feel like you could relate to one. Like I feel like they could relate to my personality.
It says the chimpanzee's name was Enos, Enos.
See, I was about to say Eros, so that's a
Enos,
good thing.
and the mission was he was supposed to do 3 orbits around the Earth, but he only made 1, and then they decided to bring him back. So he did make it back
Aw.
safely.
Oh, good.
Aw. Too bad he didn't get to go around 2 more times. He was probably like,
Well, once you see it once, you really need to see it again.
I mean, if I was in space and I was orbiting the Earth, I would love to see
Oh,
it a
he made
little
2
more.
orbits. Sorry. He made
Oh.
2.
Oh, so
He
he
made
did get
two.
to see it twice.
He got to see it
Because, like,
twice.
yeah. Good for him. I'm proud of him.
He made it twice. Sorry.
Good for him.
Had to fact check myself there.
So, I have another NASA fact.
Ooh.
On November 30th, Pioneer 2 sent photos back to NASA as it neared Jupiter.
Wow.
We got pictures of Jupiter. About 39 years ago. So, I did the math in my head.
Good job.
Go you.
Good job.
Math
And
major.
then my last fact. On this day, if anyone likes video games, Atari announced the release of Pong, the first commercially successful video game.
Very nice.
Oh.
And what year?
1972.
Wow.
Oh, that was interesting
Wow.
because,
Wow, interesting.
I wonder what the graphics looked like.
Are you good
Why'd
over
you
there,
have
Katie?
to,
Have you
like,
never seen
fact
Pong?
check them like that? You're like,
I haven't
what
actually.
year?
Like, I probably have.
It's the game with like an entirely black screen and like the
Oh.
2 white paddles that
Oh,
like go
yeah.
up and down and like the little white ball.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a fun
Boop.
game.
Yeah,
Boop.
yeah. That game was released back in
Boop.
what you said, 1972. So like
yeah. Thank you, Christian, for the sound
45
effects.
You're welcome.
years ago
That's what
at
I'm
this
here.
point.
Interesting.
I like that game. That game is fun.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Maybe that's why it was commercially successful.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
People were also like, wow, a game
Wow.
to play on
What
the,
is this?
on the
What
Oh,
is
did you play
this?
Computer
Pong
TV,
over
I don't
Thanksgiving break? Is that what you didn't get?
Did
into
I
that?
did not play Pong over Thanksgiving break.
Yeah,
the
they were
video
over here.
game nor the standalone game.
Yeah,
I
they were
played
over
a
here
video
like
game.
What video game did you play?
I played Pokemon Brilliant Diamond.
Oh, the new one?
Brilliant Diamond.
Is it good?
I mean, it's like the same as the old one, but not really.
Okay.
I watched my brothers play Smash.
Oh,
I didn't play it,
Which
but
one?
I don't know.
Was it on the Switch?
Yes.
Ultimate.
the new one.
Ultimate.
The new
Oh,
one.
okay.
The new one.
I'm an RPG kind of guy.
I used to be pretty good at it.
I don't really play
little bit of
video
everything.
games.
No longer.
Dang.
I'm not
You're
a
not.
gamer.
You're not an epic gamer.
Not an
Holly?
I
epic
am
gamer?
not.
My favorite franchise is Assassin's Creed.
That's a
That's
good
my
one.
favorite.
Okay.
My favorite.
My
Very good.
brothers are
Good one.
That's good. Good.
big
Thank you.
gamers.
Very good.
Your brothers are all gamers and you're not.
Yeah.
Dang. You got to get with the program, Holly.
I liked to play the Wii when I was
Hey, Wii Sports kicks butt. I'm not gonna lie.
Did
Wii
you know-
Sports, the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That was my
See, they're
Oh, yeah.
releasing
jam.
them all on Switch now, and I'm so happy about that.
Oh,
Wii Sports is just such an iconic game.
They need to
man.
put Wii Sports on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Maybe they, like,
I might
You
actually
think they'd,
play
like,
those
update it
if they
for the
did.
new thing?
I feel like they should.
Like
That would
put some new games in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
Like they could have like all the original stuff,
Yeah.
and then they could like add new stuff. So
Put
it's not
Hornu-
like,
put Hornusen in there.
I swear, if they make this game, they better pay me.
Did you guys ever play the Wii Fit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god! And then you would step on it and it'd go like, oh, and I'm like, I'm 12.
Mine would like
You're an obese 97-year-old.
Did you-
Like,
Oh.
thank you.
mine would be like, wow, you're 5 years old and you're so underweight, you're gonna die. Like that's what it would tell me. Like,
Did you guys ever play the other Wii Sports game where there was like 12 more games? Wii Sports
Yes.
Yeah.
Resort.
Yeah.
Resort.
Oh yeah, Wii Sports.
I thought it was
Resort.
so weird
yeah.
'cause,
The
like, you would-
basketball one.
I thought it was so weird because you would like be playing tennis in like the regular Wii Sports, and then you would go play Wii Sports Resort, and you'd be like fighting the other person in a plane.
yeah, literally.
Yeah, pretty
Yep.
much.
Yep. No. It was good. It was a quality
Yeah,
game.
it was a
Do
really
you
good game.
not fight people in a plane when you go to a resort?
No, I
I like-
normally don't.
I liked Wii Sports better though than Wii Sports Resort. Like it was,
I did too,
the resort one was fun, but
but
something about
nothing,
Wii
not
Sports.
nothing
iconic.
could beat
It's not
Mario and
iconic.
Sonic at the Olympic Games.
No,
Was
I
it-
love
was
that
it
one. I love being
2010?
Princess Peach in the pool.
I think it was 2000. Well, the
8?
Olympics were 2008. I don't know when the game came out.
It was
think
either
was
I
8
used
or
to play the 2010 Winter Olympics game
I,
with Mario
I,
Sonic.
Oh.
And then they had the snowboarding thing, and I would use the Wii Fit board thing, and I thought that I was really cool.
I did the skiing one on Wii Sports, not the Mario and Sonic one, but the skiing one where you would like I think you were on the Wii Fit board and you would like squat down, and then when you like went off the ramp you would like stand up.
I'm pretty sure that was in the Olympic one.
Really?
I don't
Maybe.
think that was in
I
the
remember
sport.
playing it with a little like a me, the MII.
You can be a me in the
Oh.
Olympic game.
I don't know.
I
love-
have all
I love
kinds of
when you
lore
would,
about
like-
this game.
That one where you would like just tell them what to do and they would do it. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, they would be on that floor and you'd be like, run, and they'd all just start running, and then you'd be like, walk, and they'd all just start walking. Do you guys know what I'm
What?
talking about?
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like when you go like the community thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
with
the me,
all
the
of the
me
me's
channel.
that you create.
The me
yeah,
channel.
the me
The
channel.
me
You're like,
channel.
Assemble in formation, and then be like, yes.
Yeah.
That was my favorite thing.
Yes,
to do.
yes,
I felt
Commander
like
Brendan.
God.
So not
Yes,
an actual game, just like commanding people.
Yes, Commander
around.
Brendan.
I felt like God.
Oh, that was fun
You're
though.
out of frame. What are you doing?
Good old days.
You're out of
Man, I didn't know
Wow,
we'd be talking
Christian.
about like old Wii games today.
I
Everybody
didn't
here
either.
had a Wii game. That's
Honestly,
cool.
we came into this Raider report with no plan whatsoever.
Literally.
We have good content for this
We
week.
do.
Yeah.
This is similar to last week when we were trying to talk about the Noah's Word sport, and then we got to reality TV.
Oh yeah, we just kind of
Oh,
went off
yeah.
the rails a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
The
like
best
that's when we
Raider
have better
report.
conversations, though, is when one conversation just kind of flows into
Like
the
how
next.
we started talking about Harry Potter out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about Wii games from
Yeah.
our childhood.
But like
Nostalgia.
that had something to do with the Atari.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
that's
it
true.
did.
It did. Oh,
Yeah.
right down the line.
Thank you for providing us with that conversation today.
Woo!
Clapping for myself.
Snaps and claps.
I hated that.
Well, I think that's all the time that we have for this week's episode. Why do you laugh every time I say
I think that'll
that?
about do it today.
Y'all come back now.
I think
Next
that's
Wednesday, half off after sides.
anyway. I think that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you, Brendan, Noah, Katie, and Christian. I almost called you
Pete.
Peter.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete.
For
Welcome,
joining today. And our second episode of Video Raider Report podcast.
Woo!
We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.